Tienes que acabarlo ya, porque ese hijo de su puta madre viene por tu plaza.
Seems to me that the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Fucking with Maria Garcia. Tommy, you stupid ass pussy chasing motherfucker. Oh my God. His ass ain't gonna be here that much longer. Yeah, man. Shit feel good.
If you fucking hurt her. Listen, we're competitors now. Ches made that very clear. But you're never gonna see me there again.
Hell! You get out here! Where is she?
I know what life I'm signing up for. I'll be waiting for you.
Tommy,
Make him suffer.
This gonna be the battle of our fucking life.
Welcome back, Top Notch Gang, to another video. We're here the premiere week for the last and final season of Power Book Force, and with that we have a lot of information, knowing there's already a spinoff in the works between Tariq and Tommy, as well as the exclusive, of course, trailer scenes that we got for episode 1 coming up, and the leaked episode titles and descriptions that I talked about in my prior video, so you go check that out if you missed it. A big thing that I think is going to take place this season is Tommy and Miguel joining forces. It's a lot of clues and hints that lean towards this being a direction that they go, based off the relationship they had last season. Of course, Tommy's relationship with his sister Maria, and also the fallout I believe is going to happen between Tommy and CBI, with them looking to take out his nephew D-Mac, possibly being the cause of JP's death. So we're going to be able to piece together some of the scenes we see in this trailer, talk about what's gonna take place between Tommy and Miguel, and if he really does leave Chicago and him and Tariq goes to a new location, it's very likely he leaves the keys in the hands of someone like Miguel. So without further ado, you guys leave a like, comment, subscribe, let me know your final thoughts and their predictions before the season starts. But let's go ahead and get right into it. Now, a quick recap of everything that took place in the last season with Miguel, Maria, and everything surrounding that situation, and also to talk about some of the scenes we've got so far in the exclusive trailers of how everything is looking to play out. Miguel, he always didn't like Tommy. He been wanting to take him out, even proposed it to Diamond a few times, but shit got even worse when Merkovich and the Serbs decided to take out Miguel's grandma because he was beefing with them. So Miguel wanted to go and get revenge. Tommy used this as an opportunity to call the Serbs and help them escape, because the guy that's over all of them, Tommy wanted to get in good with him and take the Serbs' territory. So he let the Serbs escape on purpose so it could look like Miguel fucked up. And he also caught the snitch within Miguel's organization that was working with the Serbs and brought him to the Che nigga that's above all of them, once again to make Miguel look incompetent. Going into the season finale though, the Serbs, they was working with Claudia and also the Marquez cartel. So Tommy, knowing now at this point that Vic is a snitch, that he's wearing a wire, and that he has a bug in his house, sets up Claudia and the Serbs, telling Vic where a meetup is gonna be, knowing the police is listening. But when the police arrive there and take everyone down, it's of course, like I said, Claudia, the Serbs, and the Marquez cartel. So now with all of them out the way and out the picture, Tommy wants to step up and take not only the Serbs' territory, but Miguel's as well, because he failed to get the job done. Now Che, he decided, nah, I'm not gonna do that. I will give you the Serbs territory, you rightly deserve that, but Miguel is gonna stay put. He's gonna stay where he at. So he makes them meet up and talk and say, hey, we're gonna squash all this beef. Y'all can have some friendly competition because that makes all of us some more money, but it's not gonna be no more violence or threats against each other's life. Because earlier in the episode, Miguel did send his his partner to take Tommy out, and Tommy of course got rid of that nigga. So they like, okay, no more threats on each other's lives. Now more problems come in at where Tommy has been dating Miguel's sister Maria over the course of the entire season without him knowing. Jenard and Shanti, they took a picture of this of Tommy with Maria and was waiting to send it to Miguel at the perfect time to spark back up the war and get them to take out each other. The picture in the last episode was sent to Miguel. Maria went missing. Her and Tommy was supposed to take a trip somewhere. I think it was like Barcelona or something. So he been looking for her the entire day and she just been missing. He finally gets a call from her phone. He picks it up. Turns out to be Miguel. He's talking his shit, basically saying he's never gonna see Maria again and that Tommy can't hurt him because Shay just told him, hey, no violence, friendly competition only, stay out each other's way. This is where we get a direct exclusive scene of what's gonna take place in episode 1, where we see Tommy immediately pulling up on Miguel in the very first episode, probably be the first scene of the entire season. So it's all this is taking place the exact same night following after the events that just happened at the end of the last season. So he pulls up on Miguel, he's asking where Maria is, Miguel having him jumped, and he's just like, only reason you're alive is because I'm letting you, and Tommy's just telling him you better not hurt her. That's all we really get and see from this scene so far. But once again, from the bits and pieces we do get in the exclusive trailers and teasers about this situation, we do know he's of course gonna get Maria back. We could see a scene of them meeting up. It looks like they're back in his house, so she is gonna escape. And we also do get a scene where she's picking up a gun, pointing at someone, possibly shooting. And if you look at the lighting, it's kind of darkish pink and purple, which is the same lighting it was in Miguel's spot in the last season. So maybe he isn't even hiding her that far, or he brings her back and Tommy finds her, whatever. But she does pick up a gun and point it at someone, so she eventually escapes in one way or another, and her and Tommy do link back up. We do see that Tommy and Miguel also have a meetup. I think this scene is very important because, as I mentioned, CBI is going to betray Tommy, trying to take out his nephew to keep the coalition alive. We hear Tommy in the trailer say he's going to burn everything down if they try to take it from him. And we also hear Vic talking about on the phone with someone, and they're saying Tommy's on his own, he's a lone wolf. But to take down CBI, I think he's going to need some help, especially if this conversation is taking place after what we all expect to be the death of JP. He is seemingly going to get caught up in the crossfire of them trying to eliminate D-Mac, and this is when we get the conversation between Tommy and D-Mac, where Tommy tells him it's time for him to teach him the game the way Kanan taught him at Ghost and everything like that. And we see D-Mac strapping up, looking to get revenge and all that. I think it's very possible and likely that Tommy goes to Miguel for help. We seen Miguel tell that to Tommy at the end of the last season, the enemy of my enemy is my friend and everything like that. I think especially once again with a new spinoff coming, if Tommy is to leave, they'll want to leave someone in charge in Chicago, and also to bring back possibly in future spin-offs, episodes, everything of that sort. So I think that's where it's setting up to be. And also we look very closely, Tommy and the group is breaking into a warehouse, they're shooting everyone. It looks like it's Miguel standing behind them, who's in his entourage, who has his back, who brought all the muscle for him to get his revenge. So it looks like they definitely are going to be working closely together, which makes sense because they're all under Che. And Tommy, maybe he promises him that if he take down CBI, he'll leave, like I said, do the shit with Tariq, and he'll give Miguel 100% of Chicago. He'll have the CBI side and of course the Insane Princess side. We get a few more scenes of Miguel, one loading a gun, one of him getting choked up. The person was white, so we all assumed that that was possibly Tommy, but who knows at this point. But this is definitely the direction I believe they're going in for this last and final season. Not necessarily because it's unexpected, it's actually very expected, but once again, going against CBI, Tommy's gonna need all the help he could get, which is why we also think he'll be bringing in Tariq in the long run. But that's really all I got for this video. Overall though, that's it for this video. Once again, I keep saying that you guys can give me your last thoughts and predictions for this upcoming season. Check out my video on Elite episode descriptions if you haven't seen those yet. It's for the very first 4 episodes, I believe. They give a lot of clues and details on what's to come, but as usual, you can leave your dad predictions down below. I'm excited for this week, for this episode finally, and I'm pretty sure this season is gonna lead right into the next final season of Raising Kanan, so that's exciting as well. But also put down below in the comments any other shows that you guys are watching that I need to check out, that you possibly want me to do videos on, because I'm looking to expand just from Power 1 a week, probably do 2 shows a week. If Power come on Thursday nights, Friday mornings, I could do a show that comes out like Monday or Tuesday or something like that. So just let me know down below. As usual, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.